place where dreams are born and time is never planned. It's not on any chart, you must find it in your heart. Never, never land.
Hey folks, welcome back.
It may be mine.
That song wiped me out before I heard his version. Something about the passage of time, and it only gets more as I get older. What a sympathetic ode that is. Joining us now, well, the man's a genius. I know geniuses don't like to be called geniuses sometimes, but I got to do it because I'm such a fan. Todd Rundgren. Todd, how are you, brother?
Doing pretty good. How about you? Good,
man. It must be nice to know that, they always talk about immortality through art. I find the best artists don't strive for that, but 1,000 years from now, if somebody breaks up and they hear, "Can we still be friends?" they're probably going to fall to pieces. So, good for you, brother. You're here for the rest of the time. Let's talk about more things closer.
I've created more bad marriages than any.
Let's talk about something in the foreground of the picture, though. The Todd Rundgren Mythic Pacific Retreat will be August 18th through the 22nd at Cambria Pines Lodge on California's Central Coast. For more information, go to mythicpacificretreat.com. Unfold this for me, Todd. What do we have here?
Well, this is actually a continuation of something that I did for the past several years. I didn't do it last year, but the previous 2 years. As the record industry has mutated and in some senses collapsed in areas, artists are looking for other ways to maximize their income, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And someone got the idea of doing these summer camps, and the first two that I did were in upstate New York in the Catskills, and I wasn't actually the first to do it. I think Dweezil Zappa had been doing it, and Jorma Kaukonen and a couple other people. And essentially you just get together with your fans for a week and commiserate, and in some cases it can be pretty intense. You get some real you can imagine, who shows up at Dweezil Zappa's camp, armed with guitars. There's probably more notes coming out of the Catskills than
odd you would bring Jorma up, because I just attended Papa John Creech's hockey camp down the Staples Center. The great hot tuna. We're talking to Todd Rundgren. So what can people expect, Todd? Who are you bringing? Listen, they're showing up. I love Dweezil. He's a sweet kid. They're showing up, and there's Dweezil. They're showing up, and Todd Rundgren's there. You realize to a lot of people, this they'll think they're in the woods hallucinating. Who else is coming along?
Well, it's something that we're still sort of assembling. We have opportunities because we're playing in California that we didn't have in the U.S., and we've actually had a whole lot of people come and volunteer, and we're trying to sort them out. And also, people can go to the site and check it out, but in point of fact, it's been sold out for a while.
Right. Well, they might be looking at it for down the road, man.
Maybe consider another one.
Yeah.
But, we were surprised at the response in California, and we have, musician friends from San Francisco and L.A. both who want to come up and just kind of hang out.
Wow,
but
cool.
The theme this year is less about me and my musical friends and things like that, and more about the fans, because I have a particularly unique fan base, and some of them, have these hidden talents that we'd like to find out about. give them an opportunity to actually provide entertainment to us.
Yeah, well, I like the fact that your art engenders aspiration. What a nice legacy to leave. You know what I mean? Like you have a lot of.
Well, it kind of reminds me of when I was in camp with my parents when I was really young, and I remember that every evening the campers themselves would put on skits and sing barbershop arrangements, songs and stuff like that. And that was one of the warmer moments, as I recall.
Yeah, how sweet. Todd's, like I said, folks, this year it's sold out, but this is one of those things you got a stage for. All the best destinations are. For more information, go to Mythic pacificretreat.com. Can't guarantee you when the next one is, but at least you'll be able to see the lay of the land. It is true, Todd, when you meet people, and God, sometimes when you're, I'm out on the road a lot, and I've been around on the road for much of my adult life. Sometimes you're running for something and you don't hear stories, and then sometimes you actually have time on your hand. You meet with people and hear their stories. God, everybody's got some hidden talent or special skill or story, don't they? It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and also that, there is some, consonance, some commonness of mind with these people as well, because they've spent so many years listening to what you do. And so that makes, at least, it makes their story a little more interesting to me,
right.
Because I, try and figure out what it is that, how we fit together in this, in the grand scheme of things.
This would be also a good, if they ever want to bring back the Friday the 13th movies. Wouldn't this be a great one to write, where everybody's at a rock and roll camp?
Picking them off one by one.
You could actually star in it, where we've got a guy in a hockey mask walking around in the woods at a rock and roll camp.
Yeah, well, we're getting to the point where, all you have to do is just turn off their IV drip.
Todd Rundgren.
We had a camp a while ago. We had to set up a special Papper camp,
Well, sometimes the demo age is with you. Todd's official website is tr-i.com, tr-i.com, and his Twitter site is Todd Rundgren. Now, maybe this is apocryphal, brother, but I have to ask you, did you produce American Band with the funk?
Yes, I did.
Oh, my bro.
Indeed, I did.
I'm a big Brewer, Schecker, Farner fan from way back. I go back with Melda ! And the Mysterians. And
I play that in my show now. I've been playing 96 Tears in this show.
Oh, that's unbelievable. By the way, Todd's at the Rex Theater in my hometown, Pittsburgh, tonight. Then he goes over to Sellersville, PA, tomorrow night. Niagara Falls on Friday. For more tour dates and more information, go to tr-i.com. Todd, I swear to God, I was playing in Niagara Falls once. I was in a bad motel where I could literally hear the awesome power of the falls right outside my window. I got in the shower. I had no water pressure. That's how bad. That's how rough the road.
The irony.
How's the road for you, brother? Did you go away from it for a while, or you've always been a loyalist out there? On the road?
I've been pretty busy. Last year I was out for 9 months between my own tours and tours with Ringo.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in the All-Star Band for the last couple of years.
You guys are coming to the Bowl, right? Santa Barbara. I'm going to go over
We're coming out again this summer, and we finish up at the Bowl, yes.
Oh, my God. Let me write that down, babe. Todd, we appreciate your time. Like I said, you're for the ages, man. It's like Jeff Berry's a neighbor of mine up here, and he has some old Brill Building songs. I said, Jeffrey, those will last forever. I'm looking at Hello, It's Me, Can We Still Be Friends, and We Got to Get You a Woman. I'm talking about Those Are Here. There's a lot of great songs, but those three...
old softy.
Come on, man. You're my man. You're my man. I was there at the beginning. Thank you, Todd, for all the thrills over my lifetime.
Thank you, Dennis.
All right. Yeah, Todd Rundgren. Sorry I get a little gushy, but, man, he was one of my go-to guys. 866-509-RANT. I didn't know he was in Ringo's All-Star Band. Let me put that down. Todd Rundgren and the Santa Barbara Bowl. I don't know if you've seen it, Christian. Have you been to a concert there?
I've never been to the Santa Barbara Bowl, no.
I know a very nice woman, a local lady named Wendy McCaw. She put some money into it, and it is like state-of-the-art. Lovely place now to see one of the best places, I'd have to say, in the state of California, if not the country, to see a concert. So got to get me over there. I just saw Ringo and the energy he brings to that 50th anniversary, and God, he was ebullient, celebratory, everything you want out of a concert. So, and I didn't know he had Todd Rundgren sitting in with him. I will be there or be square. 866-509-RANT. We got Tim in San Diego with a Todd Rundgren story. Hey, Timmy, how are you?
I'm doing great. I was at the Haight Street Fair. It's probably, 1993 or something, 92.
Well, you saw God, actually.
Yeah. Todd was actually living in Marin County at the time, and it was a throng of people. And I think Primus was playing, which is kind of funny. They were not very well-known.
And,
band.
folks, if you didn't see Don Primus when he was younger, before he got on the broadcasting side of it, was still in the Primus band. It was unbelievable. And Gerald was with him. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, real quick, yeah. So I was wandering through the crowd. It was very, very crowded. And all of a sudden, my wife and I, she's my girlfriend at the time, we came face to face with a guy in a fuchsia suit pushing a baby stroller. and it was Todd Rundgren. I just said, Mr. Rundgren? He said, how are you? He just kept walking. But only on Haight Street would that happen.
Well, when you're with the kid in a crowd like that, and you're Todd Rundgren, it's best to keep moving. You know how you would have stopped him? You should say, hey, who's the runt? With the little kid, you know what I'm saying? Who's the little runt? Yeah, Christian.